Will Toyota electrify the 2024 Toyota Tacoma? According to reports, Toyota will release a new 2024 Tacoma. There may be an all-electric model, though this hasn't been confirmed. Will the 2024 Tacoma be an EV? Well, let's find out. Hey guys, welcome back to EV Zone, where we tell you the latest and trending news about electric vehicles. So stay tuned till the end of the video so you don't miss out on any information. And before we begin, make sure you subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our amazing videos in the future. Toyota is allegedly getting ready to completely revamp the Tacoma for the 2024 model year after making a significant change to the Tundra full-size pickup vehicle. The Ford Ranger, Chevy Colorado, and GMC Canyon are outsold by the Tacoma midsize truck as the market leader in the United States. The Tacoma is not only the alternative with the best sales performance among the group, it is also the most expensive. Toyota will surely provide a better value on the next model in order to keep the title. Possible updates include new infotainment technology, improved interior styling, and perhaps some more eye-catching colors. Powertrain improvements are also ideally expected. While the Tundra has a hybrid option, the Tacoma is currently not available with one. Therefore, if there was a hybrid option, it wouldn't come as a huge surprise to everyone. Despite being reliable, the V6 that powers the Tacoma right now isn't well known for its output of power. It's the least powerful choice among compact trucks with V6 engines in reality. The fact that Toyota's Fighter is the only vehicle on the market with a manual transmission is probably what keeps that V6 in the fight. Toyota has been very clear that the Tacoma won't ever have the V8 power that the Tundra or some Lexus vehicles have, but perhaps they'll use the 2.4-liter turbo 4-cylinder engine that produces 275 horsepower and is found in the Lexus NX 350. This engine is worthy because it also produces 317 pound-feet of torque. Although Toyota has not yet made any formal announcements, there has been some information about a fully electric model that is expected to debut in the third quarter of 2024. This model is supposed to have a dual-motor all-wheel drive system. The body-on-frame structure suggests that there will have been some changes to the ride and handling in terms of suspension and handling. Toyota is probably going to switch to a more comfortable coil spring architecture rather than the rear leaf spring setup that we all know and love. The only official information that Eric Stafford of Car and Driver was able to gather was that the new truck would ride on their trusted body-on-frame TNGA-F platform, closely following the lead of the Tundra, 4Runner, and future Sequoia. Toyota hasn't been clear about the trim levels and packages that will be offered, but it's anticipated that the company will unwrap a package that will satisfy the midsize, off-road-ready audience with the TRD Pro Edition. There are some renderings that have surfaced even though no styling has been made public. Unofficial calculations peg the MSRP of the base model at about $30,000. It will probably cost between $50,000 and $60,000 for the EV variant. And in the meantime, let's check the incoming 2023 Toyota Tacoma. The Tacoma hasn't undergone much modification in the past 8 years, which is becoming increasingly difficult to ignore. For the 2016 model year, at its most recent revision, but even then, there was little noticeable difference. It's evident that all of its rivals have more modern engineering and designs. In spite of its advanced age, the Toyota Tacoma continues to lead the sales charts for a reason. It has a well-deserved reputation for longevity and toughness, which aids in the truck's ability to consistently rank among the highest vehicles for resale. It is available in a variety of designs, some of which are geared towards fans of off-road driving. It's also handsome in a good way. The Tacoma's armor, unfortunately, have a few chinks in it. To begin with, compared to many of its rivals, its powertrain is more inefficient and less powerful. In fact, it lacks any criteria that set the bar for its class, even those that pertain to truck-related activities like towing and hauling. A few years back, we described the interior as looking outdated, and nothing has changed. The strange seating arrangement and interior space are shared by both. Furthermore, it isn't really flexible. Although we greatly appreciate that Toyota continues to provide a manual transmission on some trim levels, the Tacoma still needs to keep up with modern technology. What has changed for 2023? All that changed for 2023 was how Toyota mixed up the color and option packages. On either the SR or SR5 versions, customers have the option of ordering a blacked-out SX package, which includes a big black fender flares and wheels. Chrome wheels and dazzling, vivid external details are combined in the SR5 Double Cab's chrome package. Dual zone climate control is a standard feature on all V6 powered Tacomas. Smart keys are included on V6 powered SR5s, and limited trucks also have some extra features like power seats and an improved 8-inch touchscreen. After that, the TRD Sport's now available in a scorching electric lime paint, and this year's unique TRD Pro color is an orange-red called Solar Octane. While there isn't really much tech to discuss there, the Tacoma does not have Toyota's newest infotainment system, in contrast to the larger Tundra. The Tacoma may have a cabin that adheres to its functional, somewhat basic roots more than most midsize vehicles in the segment. Midsize trucks are not recognized for being luxurious cruisers. Higher trim Tacomas come with a ton of goodies, but they're bundled inside a cabin that heavily emphasizes the truck's rugged off-road focus. There are a few soft-touch materials, everything securely fastened, and the power-adjustable driver's seat fixes the uncomfortable low driving position that still exists in Tacoma grades without it. The feeling of going back to the beginning is undeniable, though. When contrasted with a couple of its competitors, such as the recently updated Nissan Frontier, this is particularly true. Although we haven't tested them yet, the Chevy Colorado and GMC Canyon are brand new vehicles for the 2023 model year and have extremely good interiors. Looking at the driving wheel, which has huge buttons resembling those on a knockoff video game controller, could make it the most obvious. The same concept can be seen in various interior switchgear, all of which have a solid appearance and feel, but fall short in terms of material quality or level of design complexity. Perhaps just what truck purchasers in this market sector desire, it is massive, blocky, and straightforward. Although it functions rather well, the infotainment system just offers the bare minimum. The presence of Android Auto and Apple CarPlay brightens up the usually dull but useful entertainment interface. Though outdated, Toyota's visuals are at least basic and useful. The Tacoma adheres to the standard midsize truck platform. Although the double cabs can be paired with either a 5-foot bed or the 6-foot bed known as the long bed, access cab versions come with a 6-foot bed as standard. The Ford Ranger Super Crew and Jeep Gladiator are two important competitors that don't have a long bed crew cab combination. A 4x6 piece of plywood cannot be laid flat on either bed since they are only 41.5 inches wide at the wheel wells. Overall length of the Tacoma is comparable to those of its competitors, and for what it's worth, the manual transmission can only be combined with a smaller 5-foot bed. There are seats inside that are particularly low to the ground. Most recent midsize truck comparison, concerns about the driver's seat's lack of conventional height adjustment and the accompanying splayed-legged seating position were frequent. At least higher trim versions now come standard with a power-adjustable driver's seat, however headroom and sight in the small cab can still be a problem. The Tacoma Access Cab model doesn't actually give enough room in the rear seat for adults to travel in any kind of comfort, and you really shouldn't put youngsters back there either, but that is usual for the segment. Therefore, the double cab is the proper point of comparison. It's significantly less roomy and comfy in the back than the Ranger, Gladiator, the Colorado Canyon Twins, and the Honda Ridgeline, while adding an enormous 8 inches of legroom in comparison to the Access Cab. This is not the midsize truck you want if you're searching for one that's good for families. And that's going to end today's episode. We surely hope you enjoyed our video. Make sure you please subscribe and leave a comment down below your thoughts, and don't forget to like today's video. Also, if we can ask you one more favor, please make sure you hit the bell icon before you walk out that door. That way you're always notified of our latest uploads on our channel. Thanks for spending time with us today, and we look forward to doing it again soon. Have a great day.